Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I bring you another news and update coming from Biafran Prime Minister's official Twitter handle. And he said, clarification, ESN is not fighting Nigeria. What is fighting Nigeria is Biafra Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Navy, and Mazi Simon Ekpa himself, Biafran Prime Minister. For Zoo Army, they always say, oh, we busted ESN camp in Imo State, we busted ESN hideout in a Delta State, we busted ESN camp in Enugu State, we captured ESN second in command. ESN have nothing to do with what is going on. ESN is not fighting Nigeria Boko Haram Army, rather Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Navy, and Mazi Simon Ekpa, because they are coming to Biafra land to kill innocent Biafran children, mothers and fathers and youth in Biafra land, and Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Navy are flushing them out, resisting them from killing our people. So Biafran Prime Minister posted this. Before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Please tune in once you get notification. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So Biafrans, Mazi Simon Ekpa said, Biafran Prime Minister clarification, ESN is not fighting Nigeria. What is fighting Nigeria is Biafra Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, and Biafra Navy. And Mazi Simon Ekpa himself, Biafran Prime Minister, the Commander-in-Chief, the Biafra Armed Forces. Keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the fight in Biafra land. Keep the ESN he formed out of the fight in Biafra land. The demand I made is to release him unconditionally. For Zoo Army that always mention ESN. Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, is making it very clear to the whole world that ESN have nothing to do with what is going on. Resisting Zoo terrorist army from killing our people in Biafra land is Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Navy, and Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, not ESN. So Biafran Prime Minister said Zoo government should keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the fight in Biafra land. So I will read you another post Biafran Prime Minister made, and I'll bring you some comments. He said, we demand the withdrawal of military and the other Nigerian forces from Biafra territory. The Nigerian government must acknowledge that the Biafra government in exile is presenting 40 states from old South and the Southeast, and this state will be called United States of Biafra in line with the demand of the Northern Elders Forum to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, he said. So Zoo Army, Biafran Prime Minister, is making it clear. ESN is not fighting Nigeria. What is fighting Nigeria is Biafra Liberation Army, Resistance Fighters, Navy, and Mazi Simon Ekpa, and he is the commander of these Biafran forces. Debunking all those lies and propaganda of Zoo Gota Media and the Boko Haram terrorist army, Nigeria Army captured the ESN commander, second in command. The Nigeria Army busted ESN camp. Nigeria Army busted ESN hideout. They want to twist and change the narrative. ESN was formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, to stop the raping of our old mothers and butchering of our people in the farm by Fulani terrorist headsmen, which the Flefus in Biafra land never said anything about. We cried out to those Flefus that claim to be Southeast representatives about the raping of our old mothers, the butchering of our people in the farm by Fulani terrorist headsmen, but they did nothing. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed ESN to put a stop to the raping of our old mothers and butchering of our people in the farm by Fulani terrorist headsmen. They want to twist and change the narrative. ESN was formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, and other Biafra forces are formed by Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is the Commander-in-Chief of all Biafra Armed Forces. His demand remains release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, grant us a referendum, or he declares a Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not privy or aware of the operations of the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters. Mazi Simon Ekpa is in control of all their operation. So don't try to rope Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in our war of self-defense. You push or not. That is why we are here to debunk all those lies. Nigerian army is so scared to mention the name of Biafra Liberation Army. If they have the guts, let them say it's Biafra Liberation Army and stop running around. There is no ESN. ESN is not fighting Nigeria. What is fighting Nigeria is Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Navy, and they are under the command of Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa and Biafran Prime Minister himself. telling the whole world why we need to exit that contraption. Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Now you hear Nigeria Army mentioning ESN. They are so scared to mention Biafra Liberation Army because they never believed that a day will come. They will be crying for help in Southeast. They never believed it because before now they have been killing us, destroying our homes, properties, means of livelihood, and going unchallenged. We keep waiting for the flavors we have as Southeast representatives to speak, to put a stop to all these atrocities going on in their land. They didn't do anything. So Biafran Prime Minister decided to raise an army to defend Biafra land and protect our people. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created ESN and he made it clear that ESN is in our bushes and our forest to flush out the Fulani terrorist headsmen terrorizing everywhere in Nigeria. In Biafra land precisely, they were raping our old mothers, butchering our people in the farm, destroying farm crops. Our people will suffer farm, and when it's time to harvest, they will not see any farm produce to harvest because the Fulani terrorist headsmen and their cattle or cows has destroyed everything. We cried for help, called those that claim to be Southeast representatives to put a stop to all this. They did nothing. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter to them to form a group, a security outfit to prevent all these things. They did nothing. So Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created ESN. So ESN, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, has nothing to do with what is going on. The army fighting Nigeria Army and their Zoo Fulani Islamic Nation, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, and Mazen Simon Ekpa, and he is the commander of these Biafra forces. Not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, not ESN. So they should stop trying to rope Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in our war of self-defense. What we are doing in Biafra land is defending ourselves, defending our land, making sure they no longer kill our people and go unchallenged. That is what we are doing. We told them that self-defense mode has been activated. And we made it clear that Zoo terrorists, repentant Boko Haram army can no longer come to our land, kill us, and go unchallenged like before. The flavors in Biafra land don't speak for us. They don't defend us. Before now, Nigeria army will invade our land, invade communities, villages, set buildings ablaze, destroy properties, shops, means of livelihood, and go unchallenged. We cried to the world, they laughed at us. We called on international communities to come to our rescue, that we are being killed in Nigeria. We want to visit. Nobody came to our rescue. We decided to start defending our land and protecting our people. That is why Biafran Prime Minister formed the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, all Biafra forces, to defend our land and protect our people. They are crying up and down because they no longer kill us and go unchallenged like before. So they should stop trying to rope Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in our war of defense. What we are doing is defending our land and protecting our people. They can no longer kill us and go unchallenged like before. Freedom is every human's fundamental right. All we ask for is freedom. But Nigerian government and their master Britain turned our call for freedom into war. We called for freedom, they called for war. So you don't expect us to fold our hands and watch them kill us and go unchallenged. So Biafran Prime Minister is making it very clear. ESN was formed by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and ESN is not fighting Nigeria. What is fighting Nigeria is Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Navy, and Mazen Simon Ekpa. So I hope it's very clear right now. So let me read some comments. Somebody said, first comment said, I am from Idoma tribe in Benue State, but the day Biafra declare war on Nigeria, I will be among those fighting to defend Biafra territory. I will be among us the Biafra army. This is not 1966, 1967 to 70. We done wise. Okay. Another person said, are they ashamed to mention the gallant men, Biafra resistant fighters and other armed forces of Biafra? Zogeria, you must talk about our gallant men, okay? I know when they mention ESN, every youth in Biafra land can be, okay, why they mention ESN, so that every youth in Biafra land can be arrested and labeled ESN, but not so with our armed forces, okay? Nigeria think they have somehow arrived, but our PM showed them. All right. Another person said, that's right, my honorable Prime Minister, thank you very much. In God we trust. Another person said, you are a question Nigeria can never solve until Biafra declaration. Another person said, another person said, whatever that happens, the zoo must know that we are fighting for freedom. Defending ourselves is not a crime. They have been killing us, and we have been calling for help, okay? And the world turned their backs on us. So we have decided to fight for our freedom by ourselves. All right. Another person said, I listened to your interview with Dr. Chidi on the 7/7/2021. You said, we will break the spinal cord of Nigeria because of the kidnapping of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and Chidi agreed with you. I know why DOS ordered they cry for Nigeria. Others they cry for Nigeria. PM, you okay? You just be who you are naturally. Real well done, sir. Okay. Another person said they will always link ESN to the fight to satisfy their ego. When they know when they know that the Liberation Army is their when they know that the Biafra Liberation Army is their nightmare. All right. Person said, Odogwu, you laid and we follow. They said, go and form your own IPOB. You came with Bridgie. Go and form your own ESN. You have given us a Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, Biafra Navy. Today, even if they succeed in buying Mazen Nnamdi Kanu off, you have given the struggle a new rebirth. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains the unbreakable. Another person said they want to twist the narrative in order to continue keeping him, but they will not succeed. So, Biafrans, that is it. I will stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. I hope this is very clear to the enemies, to the saboteurs ranting up and down. ESN is not fighting Nigeria. What is fighting Nigeria is Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, and Biafra Navy, and Mazi Simon Ekpa. And the enemies are so scared. The Zoo terrorist army are so scared to mention Biafra Liberation Army, but they will. Very soon they will confess that it's not Biafra, is not ESN fighting them, but rather Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters under the command of Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. The enemies will keep panicking, they will keep crying. Our goal is Biafra total freedom and the Ahmadike's unconditional release, and there is nothing the enemies can do about it, no matter how hard they try. Thank you all.